The richest man in the world, speaking of money, made quite a splash this morning. Elon Musk announcing that he's made an offer to buy Twitter and turn it into a private company that he would run. He's been very critical of the social network, saying that it suppresses free speech. A lot of you are wondering, is he really willing to spend tens of billions of dollars on this? And if so, what are the chances he'll be successful at the purchase? Well, today I talked with someone who knows the corporate world really well to try to get some clarity on what's next.
Elon Musk kept it simple. I made an offer, he tweeted on the very platform he's now trying to purchase. And he linked to this filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, in which he wrote to the chairman of the company's board, quote, "Twitter has extraordinary potential. I will unlock it." Musk's offer is to buy 100% of Twitter's shares for $54.20 each. Total price tag, $43 billion.
Have we been through something like this before?
Not to my knowledge. I mean, it's a huge company. It's a very rich man.
Corporate law attorney Paul Schultz, a partner at Lippis Mathias in Buffalo, walks us through what happens next.
The board now needs to consider that offer and determine whether or not to accept the offer.
So this will go in one of two directions. First, if the board accepts the offer,
then there will be a series of negotiations about terms and conditions. There'll be a long purchase agreement that'll be executed.
Musk is worth an estimated $265 billion, according to Forbes, so he could essentially sell stocks in his own companies, Tesla and SpaceX, and buy Twitter outright. Or he could work with other investors and/or lenders.
All of that would complicate the transaction, not to say that it can't be done.
Even for members of Twitter's board who maybe don't like Elon Musk, who maybe want nothing to do with him, they're required by law basically to consider this, right? And to put aside their personal feelings?
Absolutely. They have to determine what's in the best interests of the shareholders, and price is certainly a major factor as to what's in the best interests of the shareholders.
But what if the board decides it's not in the best interests of shareholders and rejects Musk's offer? Then he could try a so-called hostile takeover.
He would do that by a different filing with the SEC, and he would present the offer directly to the shareholders to purchase their shares for $54.20 a share.
If Musk purchased enough shares to get a majority vote to approve the merger, he could buy Twitter that way. A lot of moving parts, and at this point, nobody knows where this will end up.
Do you think that this is all for show, or is there a chance that Elon Musk purchases Twitter?
That's a great question. He has left himself, by the terms of his filing, plenty of room to proceed with buying Twitter, but also room to sell all of his shares.
Something Musk alluded to in that filing. Quote, "My offer is my best and final offer, and if it is not accepted, I would need to reconsider my position as a shareholder."
And some of Twitter's biggest shareholders are already coming out to say that this purchase price is too low. Some have accused Musk of just playing games through all of this. But as the attorney said, the board is required to consider this offer. Today, Musk said that he's not sure if this is going to go through, but he did hint that he has a plan B if it doesn't. So stay tuned.